Robson Green, actor and extreme fisherman. I've spent the last 5 years travelling the globe catching fish most anglers only dream of. From South America...
Oh my Lord!
...to the South Pacific.
That is unbelievable!
And from teeming rivers...
Look at this fish!
...to raging seas.
Why not? Why not?
I've hunted fish with some of the best in the world. Then I decided to challenge them.
Oh, it's a monster!
6 to you.
7 to me!
Now I'm turning up the heat.
Holy...
And taking my extreme fishing challenge to the next level.
Watcha! Bloody swine! Let battle commence.
From the wildest places on the planet...
Whoa! To the coldest.
Every week it's a different location.
Are you telling me I'm going to be robbed by a dolphin?
With the same extreme challenge.
Why are you laughing? That's just cruel!
5 rounds of competitive fishing against some of the best anglers that nation has to offer.
I can't be beaten by a pommy actor.
To win, I'll need to catch the most...
Oh, my Lord!
The biggest...
Oh, whoa!
And the best.
What a beauty.
This is my extreme fishing challenge.
Okay, get this. I'm off to a place that can only be described as an island of extremes. It boasts some of the most incredible activity below its soil. But let me tell you, that is nothing compared to what's beneath its waters. So, I'm off to Iceland. And let me tell you, it ain't for frozen peas. It's for cod, haddock, pollock, dab, there's lumpfish, rosefish, whiting, wolffish. It's a bloody everything. This could be the most fishing-obsessed country I've ever visited.
Iceland is an island in the Atlantic Ocean on the edge of the Arctic Circle. It's a cold and barren land, but I'm told it's got a very warm heart. It's an island the size of England, but with a population about the size of Newcastle. Can you imagine thousands of miles of coastline and rivers where nobody lives but the fish? In fact, Iceland's fishing industry is a whopping 70% of the country's income. Working these waters are some of the toughest fisher folk in the world, and I'm taking them on. For my first battle, I'm heading to the Westerman Islands, south of the capital, Reykjavik.
Down there is the heart of Icelandic fishing, considered the cod capital of the world.
These Icelanders will fight tooth and nail to protect their fishing industry. And how do I know this? Because in the 70s, Britain and Iceland had some major fisticuffs known as the Cod Wars. Let's hope my first opponent doesn't hold any grudges then.
Where is he?
Siggy!
Hello, Robs. Nice to see you. How are you?
see you finally.
Siggy Bragason, born into a fishing dynasty, he caught his first cod at the ripe old age of 7. One of the most patriotic and spirited Icelanders around. And he loves to taunt the tourists.
So you are the famous English actor.
You're looking at him, yeah?
Thought you were bigger.
You thought I was taller, did
Yeah.
you? Yeah. I'm actually 6'5". I'm standing in a hole. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Listen, I've been round the island, and every single person on this island knows you. If I beat you today, everybody on this island is going to know about it. How would you feel about that? Watched by
really think so?
millions of people.
You're like this big. Yeah, we are going to my waters.
Yeah?
If you beat me, you can choose everything you want.
Right. I take your boat. I want that fancy watch you've got on under there, because
Okay.
I've seen that as well, and I want your car. How does that sound?
Deal.
Okay,
What
deal.
if I win?
Eh? I'll sign your picture.
Skipper and umpire is Siggy's dad, Braggy, a veteran of the original Cod Wars. And he's counting on another Icelandic victory today.
Okay, Robson, here we are. The fishing capital of the world. And the competition today is who catch more fishes.
So, angler with the most fish
Most fish.
wins the day.
So it's a battle for cod in the waters of the Westerman Islands. The warrior who pulls in the most cod wins the day.
The cod waters on.
And within seconds, I'm in.
Oh, Ziggy! Guess what, Ziggy? probably the quickest take in the history of extreme fishing, and that is a bonny looking cod. That is the biggest cod I have ever caught. Look at that.
My fish has barely hit the deck
Oh, Ziggy's in. Oh, Ziggy's in.
before Ziggy's fighting back.
What on earth have you got in the end?
It's 1-1 in this fishing duel.
Unbelievable. How is that for two of the best cod you're ever likely to see? They're the biggest I've ever seen, Ziggy.
Yeah, but these are just babies.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they can be pretty
Seriously?
big. No, these are good, but we can catch maybe 2 times this big.
Probably the most important marine species to the Icelanders. Because this fish is omnivorous, meaning it eats almost anything, including birds and its own kind. It has this incredible cavernous mouth. 1-1. You put him back in?
As soon as one goes back, another one bites the bait. This really is the cod capital of the world.
Oh, Ziggy! What a place! You got it, Braggy. Place. Oh! I'm a dab hand with the joke. I just said that for the halibut.
All right, Robson, time to scale back on the fishy puns. This is all-out war.
It's nothing short of cod top. Bloody hell, 3 fish. Fantastic. Taking a 4-1 lead.
And Ziggy's snapping at my heels with 2 of his own. I'm 1 up, but Ziggy knows he can't lose today, especially with his proud dad watching.
Ziggy, you've got a monster there, matey.
Yeah.
The Icelanders pulled in a colossal cod, but you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, my Lord! How is that for an extreme fish? Some people at home may think this is just a cod, but to the Icelanders, it's respected, it's revered, and this fish here is their life. Oh, you beauty! Crikey!
It's 5-4 to me,
Look at the bend in this rod.
but Ziggy keeps matching me cod for cod.
Fight! Oh, damn it!
And the fish just keep getting bigger.
The cod come here to spawn, and this female here, she can carry up to 5 million eggs. Another beauty. Come on, Ziggy, 10 minutes to go. It's 6-5. Have you got the equaliser there? Yeah.
This Icelander is gonna fight to the end.
Oh, that's a great fish, Ziggy. 6-all. They have more than one on, Ziggy.
We're into the final moments of this crazy cod fest. Next to catch could claim victory.
Oh, yeah. Straight on.
And the Geordie Warrior is in.
Bloody hell.
It feels like I've hooked a monster. My arms are burning. My back is killing.
Oh, it's like fighting a bloody marlin. It's ridiculous.
But this is no monster cod.
Oh, my Lord.
The boy from Newcastle scores a hat-trick.
That's 1 fish. That is 2 fish. That is 3 fish.
Don't believe it.
It's 9-6 to me and victory. Siggy's looking defeated and his dad doesn't look impressed.
Ziggy,
Yeah, respect.
that was remarkable, mate.
The Geordie Warrior won, which means this might be the first time an Icelandic boat is flying a Northumberland flag. Siggy's having none of it, though.
Oh, Ziggy's a bit upset. Not only have I won, but I've taken Ziggy's boat, his car, and his watch.
After round 1, it's Robson 1, Iceland 0. But now it's time to up the stakes as I journey to the Icelandic Highlands.
Right, so we're heading north. And as in Britain, they breed them bigger up north.
I'm heading to the frozen wastelands of the Highlands to join a group of Icelandic ice fishermen.
You know, for an extreme adventurer like myself, traveling to an extreme location, I'm gonna need an extreme vehicle. And here it is.
Oh, steady. Steady. Oh, they must have heard I won my first challenge. They're trying to kill me off before round 2.
So today, I'm off to take on an Icelandic Highland fisherman. Now then, our extreme vehicle can only take us part of the way. And in order to get to my location, I'm gonna need another mode of transport. Of the 4-legged kind.
At last. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm looking for Siggy.
I'm here.
Siggy, good to meet you. Oh.
Siggy Thengilson, ice fishing tournament champion, who they say unnerves his opponents with his booming baritone. But how will he fare against this Geordie joker?
Welcome to Iceland.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to beat you today, my friend.
You reckon?
Yeah,
You think so?
of course.
Where are we going?
We are going about 1 mile over there.
Okay, and which is my sturdy steed?
This one?
This one here? Ah. You all right there? You all right? Oh, cheer up. Why the long face? Hey. This is the first. Tracking through the Highlands of Iceland with an opera singer to me right. He's got a lovely voice. That was wonderful. Bravo.
I'm beginning to worry I'm in the Icelandic songs of praise here. But I hear my fishing spot is worth it.
Oh, what a way to arrive to an absolutely stunning location. Tell me about the fish here. What's our target?
It's Bleka,
Bleka? Is that the Arctic char?
right?
So what method are we going to use?
I'm not going to tell you. It's a competition.
You're not going to tell me? You've got to give me a clue. You've got to help me here.
No way. You will find your way.
I'll find my way, will I?
Yeah.
So Siggy is giving nothing away. He's like some sort of Icelandic Yoda.
So tell me, do you have a secret spot?
Yeah?
Uh-huh. Where is it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
It's a competition.
Today's Frozen Fish Fest is on Lake Kringluvarden. Our target is Arctic char. And the angler with the heaviest combined weight is the winner. Now, I'm no novice at this ice fishing, and between you, me, and the gatepost, it's not my cup of tea.
I've drilled me hole. Well, I think's in a nice spot. And if I remember rightly, all I do now is wait.
All the lads are very focused, aren't they?
Ziggy's off.
After an hour on the ice, Siggy has sung me into a trance. Everyone else has been catching fish, except me and Iceland's answer to Pavarotti over there. So it's time to investigate.
May I ask what you've got on the end of your line? What bait you're using?
White worm.
White worm. Okay.
Don't show Siggy.
Thank you so much. I owe you one. Don't tell Ziggy. Don't show Ziggy. It's just like I went for a walk. Just ever so nonchalant. Nothing to see here, Ziggy. Just carry on fishing. I just went for a little walk. Let's see if the white worm work.
No fish, Robson.
I've had a couple of inquiries, don't worry. Changed my tactic a bit.
Yeah.
You know, took on board some local knowledge. So let's see what happens.
So the Icelanders have all been using their special bait. And that's not the end to Siggy's games.
Local lads just come over and said the lure that's taken the line down is too big, it's scaring the fish off. And guess who put that lure on there? Siggy.
Do you have some new tricks?
Oh,
Robson?
I've got some new tricks.
Yeah.
You've been up to some old tricks, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's been 2 hours on the ice and I've caught nothing. The cold, Siggy's mind games with the bait and the lure, and his singing is getting on my wick. I'm starting to lose the plot.
I was just going to sit here and be quiet. All the chat, all the singing, scaring them off. This is a good spot. I'm getting some nibbles here. Could be just in a minute. Yeah, in. Yes, we are in. We are in. And I have our fish! Ziggy! You're not singing anymore. Let's have a look at this little fella. Okay. He's not the biggest Arctic char you'll ever see. Well, this little fella's put a smile on my face. And the distinguishing features of the char. You have dark background, light spots. And even at that size, I know you're thinking, oh, put it back. But we're having a barbecue later, and we eat what we catch. That's the start of my combined weight.
Suddenly, in the frozen wastelands of Lake Kringlevarden, Siggy pulls in his first fish, and the competition is warming up.
It's a draw!
2-1! 2-1! 2-1!
Robson! 2!
Good for you, you've got 2!
Again? Oh!
And that's number 3.
Now it's competition!
Torval and Dean ain't got nothing on these moves.
What's for the hole?
And another fish makes it 4-2. With minutes to go, Siggy is all at sea. Or should I say, all at lake.
Yes! Oh, yep, he's on. Come on, come on. Good boy, number 5. Yes, sirree. How's about that? And I tell you what, I take everything back I said about ice fishing. I love it. It's my favourite method ever. Hey, Ziggy! In the next 60 seconds, you're going to have to catch 3-4 fish. That's a fish every 15 seconds. Quite frankly, I don't think you're going to do it.
After nearly 4 hours on the ice, time is finally up, and I'm feeling lucky.
Okay, Ziggy. It's that time. Let's compare weights.
Yeah.
Singing Siggy has caught just 2 Arctic char, and I've caught 5. So the scales have tipped in my favour, and I've won the day.
Ziggy, it was great fun. Come on. Nice one, nice one. Let's barbecue our catch.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good job I was here. Otherwise, Ziggy would have starved to death. There really is only one way to eat fish, and that's fresh. Beautiful.
Barbecues in Iceland aren't exactly shorts and t-shirt affairs, so they've got the perfect way to keep out the cold. Affectionately known as Black Death.
Tell you what, you could fly the shuttle on that stuff. Purely for medicinal purposes, of course. May I have another? Bottoms up, chaps. Huh? I'm a bit tipsy. This is my fault. I'm steaming.
So after 2 rounds, I find myself drunk and freezing in the Icelandic Highlands. But it's Robson 2, Iceland 0.
Where do I get my bus back home from?
I'm feeling confident, and it's a good thing, because now I'm heading to the Icelandic fjords to take on a Viking warrior.
He is a big lad, isn't he? Well, it doesn't bear thinking about what he's like with a rod and a reel, eh? Gudmundur, how are you?
Gudmundur, an Icelandic knife maker. He's one of the region's best coastal fishermen, and with muscles that big, I've heard his fishing gear is supersized.
Gudmundur. Does it have any particular meaning?
Yes,
Yeah.
it means God's hand.
It means God's hand.
Yes.
I love it. Do you know what Robson means? That has a meaning. It means God of fish.
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. I just made it up. Just tried to be impressive, you know?
Gudmundur sells his knives under the name of Horny Viking. Or at least that's what he told me.
I have to admit, Gudmundur, I've never been this close to a man before on the back of a bike. You are called Horny Viking because you make knives with horn handles, yeah? Gudmundur? Gudmundur?
If Gudmundur's fishing is as mean as his motorbike, I'm in trouble.
I have to say, Gudmundur, this is a stunning spot, eh? Absolutely beautiful. What do you think the competition should be?
I think most fish.
Most fish. Who do you think's going to catch the most fish?
I don't think I know.
I know too.
Yeah, you're looking at him.
You're looking at him.
Beat you to it.
Yeah, you did, you did, you fucker.
We're going to battle on the cliffs over Ísafjörður. Warrior with the most fish is the winner. But round these parts, cod and dab are top of the menu.
So which way are we going? Please don't say down there.
Yes,
That's ridiculous.
down there.
In my profession, that would be defined as a stunt. I want a double.
If you fall in, it's almost impossible to get back up.
I'm just hanging on for dear life at the minute, Goodman.
And when I get to the bottom, I find out exactly why this guy's called God's Hand.
3, 2, 1, go! Crikey! Goodman Door! He cast his line about 3 times the distance that I cast mine.
And straight away, Goodman Door's superhuman cast brings in his first fish.
Goodman Door is in. He's bloody in. There's a bend in his rod and that is not seaweed. What is it?
Cod!
So I come up against an Icelandic Viking who can cast
3, 2, 1, go!
to the moon. The cliffs were a struggle, but nothing compared to this.
Casting at about 500 metres. Oh, dear me.
But after an hour, I sense an opportunity. Goodman Door moves spot, and it's my chance to climb onto his pedestal.
Goodman Door may rue the day. He moved from that spot. The man must be mad.
But as we all know, it's not the fishing spot, it's the fisherman.
Oh, he's got another one. Hey, how the heck did you catch a fish in that spot and I didn't?
And within minutes, the Viking strikes again.
Can you believe it?
After 2 hours on the edge of this freezing fjord, I'm 3-0 down. And I'm in awe of my opponent.
Look at the determination on Goodman Door's face. Look how focused he is for an angler. He does look warrior-like, though, doesn't he?
I'm staring defeat in the face, but there may be a chance of a comeback.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! It was only a matter of time. And let me tell you, that's a bloody good cod. Well done, Robbo.
I'm back in the running.
Yeah, we're in again. I tell you what, the bite is on. And this is turning into a classic. Another very, very good cod.
Now it's 3-2.
You're only one ahead.
This is a clash of the titans. Goodman Door, Hand of God, is only one up on Robson. God of Fish?
Yeah. That's not the current, that's a fish. This could be the equaliser. Yeah, you thought you were running away with it, lad. And how's that for an equaliser? A beautiful dab. About 2 pound in weight. And that is my first ever dab. When it's a baby, it swims around like any other normal fish, bilaterally. It has an eye on either side of its brain. But in a very short space of time, an extraordinary metamorphosis takes place, where the structure of the fish flattens out and one of its eyes migrates across its face to join the other eye.
It means the dab can swim flat on the seabed and camouflage itself.
Goodman Door, you, 3. Me, 3. Little time to go. The pressure's on.
But clearly, God's Hand laughs in the face of pressure.
Never in my life have I been so disappointed to see a dab. Look at that, 4-3. He wasn't worried at all. Focus, Robson. Just keep your mind on your fishing. Bigger bait on there. We'll catch ourselves a bigger fish. There you go. Oh, the man from Iceland is in again. Look at that lovely smiling face. I knew I should never move from that spot. See how kind I am, giving you that spot?
And again.
The lad from Iceland is running away with it. I think he's going to win this one.
Our time is up, and I've been well and truly beaten by the Hand of God. It's Robson 2, Iceland 1.
What can I say? The better angler won. That was certainly an extreme fishing competition. It was kind of fishing on the edge.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't easy, was it?
No. The conditions are extreme.
And it's not about to get any calmer, because I'm taking my battle to the west coast of Iceland to challenge a true monster of the deep.
Now this sleepy little backwater of Grundafjorda harbours a dark secret. There is a creature out there that leaves bite marks on anchors. and has been known to clamp on to unwary fishermen. What do they call it? The wolffish. Ooh! That made me laugh. Now, in order to take on this creature, I've got to have my wits about me. I've got to stay focused. And most of all, you've got to be tough. And they don't come much tougher than my opponent. Alan?
Oh, hold up. She doesn't look like an Alan to me.
No, Robson. My name is Elin.
Ellen, nice to meet you. Robson, nice to meet you.
My opponent today is Ellen Snorradottir, head of the Reykjavik Sea Anglers Association. She's an expert at catching the Icelandic wolffish and has caught the hearts of many a fisherman as well.
The wolffish. Are they ferocious?
Yeah, sometimes.
Have you ever been bitten by one?
No.
Okay, well, may the best person win. I hate my job.
Today is fairy tale fishing. I'm taking on an ice queen of the seas to catch a monster from the deep.
Tell me, what's the competition today, Ellen?
The biggest wolfish.
Biggest wolffish wins?
Yeah.
And if we don't catch a wolffish, biggest catch of the day wins.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
My penultimate challenge will take place in the waters of Grundarfjörður. The target is the ferocious wolffish, and largest wolffish wins.
Okay, after 3, 1, go.
You're cheating.
Robson, cheating gets you nowhere.
I have a fish.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
She's got a fish on. Look at me. And do you know what? Do you know, that was me. I got you that fish.
Yeah, probably.
I sent out a good vibe. What do you think it is?
You are my lucky troll.
Ah.
I think so.
Is it a wolffish? Isn't it?
No.
No. It's a cod. Nice cod.
Small one.
I love it. Ellen pulled it out and goes, small one.
It might not be a wolffish, but Ellen is in the lead. I need to knock her off her stride.
So you like guys who are funny?
Yes.
A man goes to the doctor's, he's completely naked, but he's got cling film around his crotch. And he says to the doctor, I think I'm going mad. And the doctor says, I think you are. I can clearly see your nuts. My favourite joke. She likes me. I can tell.
I'm working my magic, but Ellen is also working hers.
You got another fish on? How come you got 2 fish and I've not got 1? I'm doing exactly the same. What? Ellen? Ellen? Guess what? I've got a fish on as well, Ellen.
Really?
Is it a wolffish? Is it a whiting? Is it a dab? It's another cod. It's a codfest.
Yeah.
But clearly, this is just the beginning. The cod are coming.
That's a good take. Big bloody cod! That's what that is. Crikey, Ellen, you're just a monster! That is a cracking cod. And the cod just keep coming. Wow. So if you see a wolffish down there, will you tell her to get on my lure? Thanks very much. See you later.
10 cod in less than 10 minutes, and not a single wolffish. We've realised there's a problem.
Couple of the best cod you're ever likely to see. But they're proving a bit of a problem because the bait's not getting right to the bottom because the cod are getting at it. I never thought I'd say it, but there's too many bloody fish here.
Time's running out, and we need to escape the cod to land a wolffish.
Ellen may have the biggest cracking cod, but if I get a wolffish of 6 inches, still the winner.
It's the dying moments of the competition, and our last chance to whip up a wolffish.
You got a fish on?
You want to see a wolffish?
You got a wolffish?
Yes.
You kidding me?
No.
After 2 hours out at sea, I get my first glimpse of the Steinbiter,
You have got one, Ellen!
the Icelandic wolffish.
You genius! You utter genius! Get that on board. Look at this creature.
Stay well away from it, Ellen. I've heard horror stories. Whatcha! I ain't touching that. That thing will remove my hand. Whoosh. This is the main reason why we came to Iceland. You have there a Nahicus lupus. A Nahicus meaning the climber, and lupus meaning wolf. It's a wolffish that climbs rocks, and in Iceland they call it steinbiter, which translates as stone biter, referring to the immense power of the jaws of this fish, enabling it to eat things like cockles and large hermit crabs. Well done, Ellen. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm so pleased for you.
The Ice Maiden of the Sea has caught the winning wolffish and captured my heart. And after that beating, everything rests on my last contest. It's Robson 2, Iceland 2. So for my final challenge, I'm heading to one of the most inhospitable places on Earth, the Arctic Circle. I'm sailing to the island of Grimsay on a boat that's been nicknamed the Vomit Ferry.
Well, I've had a good look round the Vomit Ferry, and guess what? Totally empty. It's a ghost ship. I've got a terrible sense of foreboding, and I don't know why. Because of the extreme weather, we've got a few men down. Our sound man, our director. And you haven't been sick at all, have you?
I've not been sick at all.
She has. 5 times. Oh, I think I'm gonna choke.
I am having a nightmare.
Oh. I ain't feeling too grand. In fact, it's that bad, the captain has decided to turn round. Because he said in Icelandic, it is very nasty.
So, Robson, you can battle all the fishermen you like, but you're never going to beat an Arctic storm.
Oh, yeah. It's not called the Vomit Ferry for nothing. It does exactly what it says on the tin.
But if at first you don't succeed, go somewhere else.
I'm off to go head-to-head with one of the best fly fishermen in Iceland, against a man they call the Monk. Now, I was brought up on this type of angling, so unbeknown to the Monk, we might be on his turf, but fly fishing is definitely my manner.
Oh, yeah. Monk, I'm coming to your monastery. Hey, that's you, Monk. This is me. Dean. How's it going, lads? Robson.
Danny.
Denny, pleasure to meet you.
Denny Bjornsson, a.k.a. the Monk. He's a fly fishing master who regularly hooks monster fish. Rumour has it this tough guy traps trout for hours in Arctic conditions.
So, Denny, you're my adversary today.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. So I guess you're Iceland's answer to Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'm kind of Newcastle's answer to, like, Paul Newman. Well, that's what my mum says anyway. Matty, you're my spotter today. You're going to give me your expert advice?
Yeah.
So tell me, are the trout big here?
Yeah, they're big.
So what's the competition today?
It's biggest fish.
Biggest or longest?
Longest.
Okay, longest. Are you not scared?
No, I'm very well relaxed.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah. I can understand that.
We're fly fishing for brown trout in the River Lickla. The man who pulls out the longest trout not only wins the day, but takes the glory of the whole Icelandic challenge. This looks like a normal river, but its marine life are supersized. Hot water full of nutrients bubbles up from the rock beneath, and the fish have a feeding frenzy. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet for trout.
It's cold here. And it's really warm here. How mad is that? Within the space of 2 meters. You could swim in this. Might do that later.
I'm getting overexcited by warm water, but my ice-cool opponent Denny looks determined to win.
If I beat him, do you think he'll beat me up?
I think he would rather ask me to do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looks like I really am in hot water. Better keep an eye on these two.
Denny's on.
Doesn't look a big one. Oh, he's fallen! Denny's fallen! Denny's fallen over. I don't know what it is about middle-aged men falling over, but it's bloody funny.
I might be laughing, but Denny's an expert angler.
Ah, but is the fish still on?
And he's not letting that trout get away.
That, sir, is a fine-looking brown trout. Distinguishing features of a very healthy brown trout. The dark spots. You've got the beautiful kind of iridescent turquoise halos around the spots.
It's a beautiful fish, but length is what we're after.
It's in centimeters, 50.
50 centimetres?
Yeah.
Hold on. You see, Denny thinks he's off and running.
Yeah, but he's got
You know.
small fish.
He can catch 20 fish. He can catch 200 fish. If I catch one that's bigger than these 200, he's going to be bubbling. That's all I'm going to say. Tell you what, Denny is one fine angler.
Robson, what's going
I was just singing the praises of Denny and a fish took me.
on? Concentrate.
Right, I will concentrate then. I was actually just expounding out what a good angler you were. One of the finest I've ever seen. But I'll shut my mouth now. In fact, you You're right there?
Yeah.
You're right there? That's a first. Trying to put me off my game. He's casting his bloody fly at me. Is that your tactic now, trying to put me off my game? Because you know I'll possibly catch the big one.
Yeah.
You're trying to put me eye out with a fishing fly.
Yeah.
But I've got my own reply to his tough tactics.
Just roll that off the bank. There you go. Yes! I'm in! Oh, I had you, Denny.
Oh.
I had you.
No.
I had you, Denny. Matty, believe me, I had you. That's a nervous laugh.
But I'm the one who's nervous. I've caught no fish, and victory in Iceland is hanging in the balance. There's just time for one more cast each.
Just one bite from one big fish. And I've won. It's as simple as that. Come on. Yeah, we're in. This is a good fish.
Take it easy.
This is a good fish. What a take. Right on the spot, sir. Oh, there is no feeling like it in the angling world, man, when a trout takes the fly and he's running.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a strong one.
if I can get this fish to the bank, I'm telling you, this has to be the biggest trout I've ever caught. Matty, this is a beautiful trout, man. Just bring him to the bank. Oh, yes! Let me tell you, that's the biggest brown trout I've ever caught. Get in! That is the finest example of Salmo truta you are ever likely to see. And it is my favourite fish. Why? Because this is a fish I caught when I was a little lad of 7 years old. And this got me hooked on angling. Let's measure him.
But is my favourite fish big enough to take victory in Iceland?
Oh, yes. He's 54.
54, yeah.
He's bigger. So, I'm in the lead. But the best part is, Denny doesn't know. He hasn't got a clue. And he's got that cocky swagger about him. Oh, yeah. He's in for a shock. I don't believe it. He's into another one.
While I've been basking in the glory, Denny's hooked another trout.
Are you making hard work of this, Denny, or is this a decent fish?
Yeah, it's a decent fish.
Do you think it's better than 54 centimetres, Denny?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think? I'm telling you, I've just pulled a monster out there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to beat.
Look at this.
A lot of girth, but I don't think the length is 54. Just caught sight of him there.
So my victory in Iceland depends on this final fish.
He's a big un, Denny. He is big. It's a beauty. So let's get the length of this fella then. He's 54.
Look, no.
He's 54.
Look.
You're pulling
No,
it there.
no. Now I'm on his nose. He's
54 and a half?
Yeah.
Are you telling me you're beating me by half a centimetre?
Half a centimetre. Half a centimetre.
I do not believe it.
Beauty.
You knew you were going to win, didn't you?
Oh, yes,
You
I did.
knew?
Yeah.
Did you know it was going to be that close, though? 5 millimetres, half a centimetre?
No, it was never a chance for you.
What, I was never going to beat you?
Oh no,
What, you're that confident?
I'm very confident.
You're a cocky bugger, aren't you? Get out of the shot. Anyway, Robson Green, Extreme Fishing. Denny, I hate him.
Half a centimetre has handed victory to the Icelanders. The final score in my epic adventure is Robson 2, Iceland 3. In this land of fire and ice, I've met the most incredible people. I've battled the cod warriors of Westerman.
Oh, my Lord!
And shouted down the icemen of the Highlands.
You're not singing anymore.
I've been beaten by the hand of God
Oh, dear me.
and hunted a sea-going serpent.
That thing will remove my hand.
I might have lost the challenge,
Alpha Centauri.
I do not believe it.
but every cloud has a silver lining.
That's the biggest brown trout I've ever caught. Get in.
So it's time for this Geordie warrior to show these Icelanders what makes Britain great.
It's too cold. It's too cold. Oh, no. Sorry. What a stupid idea.